Whatever the occasion, putting your trust in Elon Musk to do the extraordinary often ends up being one of the smartest things you can possibly do, especially when it comes to financial opportunities. Take a look at this. Dogecoin right now, whales are scooping up large amounts of Doge in anticipation of a major price breakout here. Obviously, fun to see this, as we have seen a bit of a run over the last little bit. Dogecoin to the moon right now trending on Twitter. So we are seeing energy that we have not seen in a bit starting to come back. A very positive sign indeed. But take a look at this. As you start coming to live, you're welcome to take a second to press that like button. One like equals one new individual coming into the live. You're also welcome to go ahead and subscribe with notifications on. Doing that right now will hopefully help you to become financially independent and able to rely on cryptocurrency, whether it's a full stream of income or at least a partial stream of income. And over the long run, cryptocurrency has the ability to make you rich. And so you're going to want to be part of this channel. You're going to want to catch that wave and have fun with us as we all come into live. A huge thing just happened for me today that I'm extremely blessed and grateful for. More details on that soon. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe you'll be like, okay, Matt, just talk about Dogecoin. Either way, it's cool. But I really am really happy with what happened today, and I cannot wait to talk more about it. But for now, I'm just going to focus on this because I want to go ahead and go back. And you'll see what I mean in a second here. But Dogecoin whales, take a look at this. Doge breaking long-term price barriers. The Doge price, I want to do a picture. That's why I'm waiting. The best picture possible. That's the goal. The Doge price has made lower lows on the daily chart since September 13th. So it talked a little bit about some of the negativity that we were seeing in the past couple of months in this article, but there are some very positive takeaways here. So take a look at this. As we scroll down, we can see this is Dogecoin whale chart, and you can see what's happening here as we're starting to see a nice size rise that we have not seen in quite a while here, in months, for Dogecoin, and it is signaling we could see a breakout over $1 for Dogecoin by the end of the year, as I've been predicting. This right here is a strong indicator of that possibility. Now, take a look. You can see the specific stats on it. We have seen the amount of Dogecoin wallets holding between 100 million and 1 billion Doge have increased by 5.13%. So a lot of big wallets putting their money where their mouth is and buying up more Dogecoin right now. Then, as we continue to look at this, you can see, additionally, improving techniques. Around 6 new whales have joined the network, so we have seen 620 million Doge over the same period going in. So a lot of energy of the whales right now. Pretty cool to see. There is a lot of resistance right now, currently at 0.069, but it's going to be, I think, fascinating to see if the community is able to break through that quicker than expected, because if we are able to see a 50% increase right now, that will likely lead to a more than 500% gain. And you may be wondering, will Dogecoin be going up 2,500%? Well, of course it will. Take a look at this. Elon Musk, basically, by supporting Dogecoin, you'll see exactly what he's guaranteeing. A 100x better than gold. Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is the next big store value asset and will soar more than 2,500% within the next 10 years. And that's a more long-term price prediction, but still, nonetheless, a very, very, very noble, or maybe not noble, but what's the right word? A very admirable, a good price prediction. It's a very accurate, potentially, price prediction there. Something that I think has a very merited price prediction. There we go. Finally found the word. Come on, Matt. I need to have a dictionary right here. Whenever I can't find a word, it opens up to the word automatically. Come on. Maybe one day when we upgrade our studio, we'll just have a dictionary there, a magical dictionary that will automatically find me the exact word I'm looking for, the exact time I'm looking for it. Desperately need that. Very badly. Dang it. Why don't I have it yet? You can't inflate it. The half-life of money in Bitcoin is forever. You can move it on billions of computers at the speed of light, says Michael Saylor. So if Bitcoin goes to the value of gold, he's talking about the market cap of gold, then it will have an approximate valuation of $500,000 per coin. Massive, massive, massive gain from where we are today. Over a 2,500% increase. So that right there is what we're predicting for Bitcoin. And with it, Dogecoin is going to go even higher, almost certainly, because Dogecoin has not only one of the best frameworks of any cryptocurrency on the planet, it also has one of the most key pieces, Elon Musk, which is essentially guaranteeing that Dogecoin will go up at least as much as Bitcoin, if not significantly more, over the next 10 years. Now, I do have to put the disclaimer, if there is some crazy bad news that happens, then we could see the prediction fall well short, but unless we see that crazy bad news, I'm extremely confident that Dogecoin is going to do this. And if you are right now playing your cards correctly, if you're trusting in the process, trusting in cryptocurrency, trusting that Elon Musk is capable of the extraordinary, which he's proven over and over and over again, then you are going to become rich from cryptocurrency. You will not have to worry about money, finances, just by having enough money in Dogecoin that can set you up for life. And there's other opportunities in the market too that I'm going to be excited to talk about soon. One of them involves crypto mining and is coming soon to Wallace.io. So if you're part of that, you're going to have a lot of fun, hopefully, with this opportunity coming. Now, I've been a little bit nondescript about it, but you hear influencers all the time say, yeah, this, that, whatever, doing this. This actually has the potential to be the Robin Hood of crypto mining in some ways. And so if that gets you excited, well, it probably should. What I'm working on right now, I'm partnering with an extremely qualified and extremely trustworthy person in the crypto mining space, and we're going to bring you something that's high quality, high level. And if you're part of mattwallace.io or the Patreon, you're going to get first row access to that, and it could really be one of the most popular things of this market. It really could be. The first option is the most straightforward. If you want to buy Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin. ETFs as well. Bitcoin stocks. So Michael Saylor going through all the different ways you can buy Bitcoin. Yeah, we already knew that, Michael. Well, what do you think you are, a fifth grade teacher? We know how to buy it. He's telling other people, here's how you buy it. Here's how you can get into it. But take a look at this. So crypto mining, why am I particularly enthusiastic about the opportunity we have now? Well, it's simple. Crypto miners are significantly less expensive than they were just a short time ago. Ethereum merge pushes GPU miners and the prices there in China to lowest level and shift away from cryptocurrency mining. And that's not just true with Ethereum miners. It is true with miners of multiple different cryptocurrencies. So by setting up an extremely well-targeted and well-put-together mining operation, you have the ability to rake in massive profits, especially over the next bull market, by getting these mining equipment for significantly lower prices than you could otherwise. And by being the Robin Hood of crypto mining, we could potentially grow massively, because a lot of people are shut out from crypto mining because you don't have enough money to invest. But what if there's a way to change all of that? Oh yeah, here we go. It's exciting. And by the way, I have to also put a disclaimer. So we have to make sure this is not considered a security. So we can't actually guarantee anything along with this. But I mean, you understand the premise of it for the most part, just simply by common sense. And so it'll operate exactly how you want it to. We'll just put it that way. But cryptocurrency, we found a way around it. We're thinking outside the box, right? We're thinking smartly about this, thinking smart about it. Well, imagine saying thinking smartly. That's like the ultimate irony, like misusing a word to describe a smart adjective. Wow, incredible job, man. I need the dictionary more than ever. Come on, dictionary. I need auto spell check for talking now, apparently. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. The crypto market down 5.32% for Bitcoin, down 9.28% for Ethereum. Dogecoin surely must have fallen a lot, right? Oh wait, up 1.77%. So Dogecoin, despite a massive fall for Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially Ethereum, Dogecoin doing much better this week. It's outperforming them by a significant margin, and that's because people are excited, especially whales, as you saw in that chart I just showed you. Whales are really excited right now in the opportunity that Dogecoin provides, and they should be. There's absolutely no reason not to be. By the way, XRP price, let's go and take a look at this. So what did I predict on my show? That it was a sell signal at the top here. I predicted right at the top the sell signal. Now we've already seen a little bit of a correction downwards, and so will we continue to see that correction downwards? Only a matter of time before we see for sure. But once again, the sell signal being accurate here on the channel. I try to make sure that I put a lot of thought and effort and research into any signal that I give you, and that's why we've had such a high track record of success with signals. Of course, not all of them are going to be right, but we have a very, very, very high number of them that do come extremely accurately true. Dictionary. Come here, dictionary. Oh, extremely accurately true. I mean, I'm making up phrases and words at this point to deal with it. You know what I mean? I mean, the truth about the English language is you can use it in so many different ways and people still understand you, and yet you have to use it this one specific way. Come on, I mean, well, why? Well, what's the point of that? Well, let me say things however I want. If I want to say, I enjoy, incredibly, nothingness combined with everything, then surely that would have to be a premises of the exact destination of all of the ancestral exactness of what I'm trying to accomplish. Now, if that made absolutely no sense to you, then it's probably just because your simple, ordinary version of the English language is far less unsuperior to exactly what I'm referring to. And unsuperior, less superior, whatever you say, You understand what I'm saying? You see, there's the point. Unsuperior, less superior, either way, you get it. Why does it matter if I use the correct grammar or not? I mean, does anyone really care? I don't know. I've never understood why grammar is so important. I mean, it's not. That's why, we have zero dictionaries in the Final Stand studio. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Should we conform and get one? I've been saying we should get one this entire life. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to change my mind. Perhaps we should make dictionaries go by the wayside and rely entirely on human intellect to push forward the prospects of words. Why am I using words like I don't even know what I'm doing? I'm trying to use big words for no reason. I'm just being silly. But take a look at this. I mean, I think probably one of the most exciting things as well is Michael Saylor's actually backing up what he's saying. So he just purchased 130,000 Bitcoins over the last few years and just purchased, I mean, people have known about this for a while, but he's also continuing to purchase more even right now. And they are holding strong even though they're down on their investment right now. And so that just shows you Michael Saylor's confidence. He's not bluffing here. He really believes in its long-term potential. And I have a feeling Michael Saylor is going to hold for quite a while. Now, will he sell at some point? Yes. Will it cause the price to go down? Absolutely. And so be prepared for that. He's not a saint. He understands crypto's value. He's trying to make money just like the rest of us. He's just doing it at a much larger scale. And I think that's important to remember. Like, we shouldn't idolize him whatsoever. All we should do is look at Michael Saylor and say, hey, this guy's good predictions. He's accurate about these things. And also, on top of that, as long as he continues to hold for a long period of time and he gives back to crypto in the same way he's going to be taken from it once it spikes, then I think that's an admirable and okay thing to do. And just simply means he took the risk. He made the right call where a lot of people, a lot of businesses aren't going to be taking that risk and making the right call early enough. And that's a huge difference between the people who become extraordinarily successful and the people who either are mildly successful or just simply not successful at all, unfortunately. And I don't think any of us want to be on that last category, especially. At least have some success, right? That's what you want. Your life will be significantly better by having a decent standard of income coming in. Not always easy to do, but it is absolutely doable. JP Morgan analyst drops coin price target. Now, this is where we start to get into the silliness territory. You may have seen JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon roasting crypto like crazy. That guy, if you trust him, any word he says about crypto, then perhaps you need a reality check there, because Michael Saylor is way out. Michael Saylor's smart. Jamie Dimon's way out of his depth when it comes to crypto, and now he's starting to get JP Morgan to be more negative as well. Some people within JP Morgan were on the more positive side. A lot of JP Morgan clients were hoping to invest in cryptocurrency. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, though, is trying to shut all that down. And I think the important thing to remember here is that you should not trust anything coming out of the mouth of anyone who represents JP Morgan, because they simply have one interest and one interest alone. At least a lot of them do. And that's to make sure stocks are successful, not crypto, because that's where a lot of their own personal money and a lot of their own reliance on their investments is, whether it's for their customers, for their clients, or for themselves. So just something important to remember there. By the way, I don't think it can be understated how awesome of a day I had today. Something incredible happened, and if you're on Twitter, you'll see a picture soon, and on YouTube, you'll see it soon. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure it's as beautiful and perfect as possible. Otherwise, I would have already said something. But I know it's kind of weird, but I don't know. I just think it's cool that way. I want to make it special. I really do. Holding nearly 14.5% market share according to data published on Dune Analytics, Coinbase already represents a major player in Ether staking. So here's another thing to consider. Coinbase is what they're saying is going to be going down. That's what JP Morgan's negative on. But Coinbase stock right now, at a price of $60, actually is starting to look relatively juicy. It's not a bad investment. As the number one exchange in the number one country for cryptocurrency, that's a pretty big benefit right there. That's a pretty big reason for it to potentially go up a lot in price. Now, when we first saw the stock IPOing, I gave us a huge red flag saying, do not buy the stock, is extremely overpriced. They came in at a very, very hefty price target that absolutely destroyed its momentum in combination with the market going down. And so those two things together, very, 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 very bad for Coinbase's stock. Now, though, we're at a point where it's hard to look at this and say anything besides, oh, that could be a really great opportunity to be diversifying your portfolio, not just in crypto specifically, but also in an exchange that represents crypto more broadly. It's basically the same thing as buying a crypto ETF in some ways. You don't need a crypto ETF. You can just invest in Coinbase stock. Coinbase, actually one of the better exchanges. There's a lot of benefits to it. There's a lot of simplicity to it in combination with some of the more advanced features that other crypto exchanges have, perhaps even more in spades worth the other exchanges. Robinhood, right, basically the tiers are Robinhood's lowest in terms of benefits, even though it does have a lot of simplicity. It's easy for beginner users, probably the easiest. Then Coinbase is a little bit harder, but has a lot more features than Robinhood, and so it's kind of in the middle. Then you look at someone like Kraken, which, by the way, their CEO just stepped down recently. Nothing too crazy there. It's still operational. It's still a good company, and so that's kind of shows you the levels of complexity in combination with features. The more complex, the more features, the harder to use. The less complex, the less features, the easier to use, like Robinhood. So there we go. That's just kind of the easy way to look at it. Yeah, COC, by the way, doing well right now. We just had an update on COC. I'm gonna be making some more talk about that soon, which would be good. I have no idea what just started playing. My phone has a mind of its own right now. Anyway, I'm at Wallace. This is Fast Stand, and I'll see you in the next video.